For today's Cyber CEO episode,
Emmanuel, who helps me with appointment setting. So this is a huge leverage tool to someone in the team leader role for sure. Taking that off, that alone is worth it to me. It gets better and better every week. I can truly feel that my wins are his wins because they are. My time management went from, a 7 to a 12 on the scale of 1 to 10. They keep me extremely productive, as are they, but their excitement for the business and to help us all grow is really incredible. I would say you can truly feel that they know that they're a part of the team and that they don't feel any different being virtual as they would sitting right next to me. Yes, I can't say enough great things about Cyberbacker. You guys have done wonders for me.
welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our Cyberbackers helped our Cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Okay, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Stephanie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, we're very excited to have you on the show. So let's get the show rolling. To let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help here. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe let's start off with, what's your role in the business, Stephanie?
Sure. So like you said, my name is Stephanie Paxton. I am currently the CEO and team leader of 𝗙𝗲𝗶𝗹𝗹 on the Water in Bradenton, Florida. I am also part owner of the Paxton Group real estate team here in our office as well.
Okay. Now, how long have you been in the real estate business, Stephanie?
Going on 6 or 7 years, one of the two.
6, 7 years.
I'm a third generation real estate agent, so I feel like I've been in it most of my life. So I believe I've been licensed for 6, but I've been assisting probably for 7.
Okay, then. But a lot of experience for you in the real estate business. But I'm curious to know, how about with virtual leverage? Is this your first time working with someone virtual?
It is, I had a lot of questions before this, heard, different pros and cons, but something had to change with getting some leverage. So jumped right in.
There you go. Now, a lot of us are kind of used to working with people that we can meet and see in the office or physically see, right? Now, everything is turning virtual. So how was the transition for you, Stephanie?
It actually wasn't as challenging as I had expected. We have worked with different administrative people in the office as well. And I believe that can almost be more challenging because when they're in front of you, you want to chat and you want to, derail onto different not task-oriented or money-making things. And having someone who's not right in front of me and just knows we can give clear instruction to each other throughout the day has been really helpful.
There we go. Now, talking more about virtual leverage, how did you find out about Cyberbacker, by the way?
Sure. My MAPS coach, shout out to 𝗙𝗲𝗃𝗏, she had one. And so I was always interested in who was on the call with us because I was getting sent things during our coaching calls right from her Cyberbacker. And I was like, well, this is great because so many times in our role, we want to do so many things and we need to send things out or show examples. But we want to keep the conversation rolling at the same time. And this person was allowing her to do what I needed.
There you go. So really the virtual leverage, and imagine just someone backing you up every time, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Now, talking more about Cyberbacker, I believe you have 3 Cyberbackers right as of the moment. Now, going through the hiring process, how did you find, or how did you know that these Cyberbackers right now were the perfect fit for what you needed in the business?
Sure. With my first one, who I've been with, 3 months now, I would say, give or take, 3 to 4 months. I interviewed a few and I knew right away that M was the one for me. We just connected, I would say, the best. Because for me, it still has to have some kind of personal connection that like our values are aligned and things like that. Even though they're virtual, I still need to have those same core values. And it was the same for the other 2. I interviewed, but I knew right away who it was going to be.
There you go. So by the profiles, the way they answer, something like that?
Yeah. I love the videos that you guys have them send first. I think their personalities really shine through in those. And then someone had already one of them, my most recent, my new marketing cyberbacker was doing this for someone else as well. So he was already trained on every task I needed, and it was just plug and play.
There you go, plug and play. Now, talking more about them, you already mentioned marketing. One cyberbacker is doing marketing. How about the others? What are they doing for you every day?
Sure. So Emmanuel, he's my full-time, and he helps me with appointment setting. So this is a huge leverage tool to someone in the team leader role for sure. Taking that off. And one of the biggest things is, so he helps me set appointments. We work on scripts and role play as well. So we also recruit to my training calendar. So when I'm having training in the office, he invites external agents for me to all of those trainings, which is fabulous to show them the value right away.
Of course.
And then he helps me manage my calendar. So he confirms the appointments. If they have to reschedule, he follows up with them. And that alone is worth it to me. And then the other one, we have someone doing marketing. So they're running all of our social media, any print marketing, email advertising, and helping run our database. And then the third cyberbacker is our ISA and OSA. So he's going to be setting listing and buyer appointments for the agents.
Oh, that's going to be exciting because, again, more opportunities for them to grow once they move on forward, let's say a few more months with you, right?
Yes, exactly.
Now, talking about leverage, how did they impact your personal and your professional life? Most for because he's been the one with you for the longest time, right?
Yeah, with it gets better and better every week, I would say. And I can truly feel that my wins are his wins, because they are. And it's like having a true partner, I would say. I can't be in 3 places at once, but with him, I can be. I can be on the road and ending a phone call and ask him to send a message or just to schedule a follow-up call or something like that. And he's right there to do so. And at this point, everyone knows that he is my voice and he is calling on my behalf. So when it comes across like that, it's not like I'm pushing off the work. It's just showing them what kind of leverage and opportunities Keller-Williams opens your eyes to in general. So it's just a really great conversation. I've got a lot of compliments on him.
There we go. Now, since you've started with he was your first cyberbacker. Now you added 2 more recently. Now, yes. I'm assuming that this has been an excellent experience for you, right?
Oh, yes.
Now, I'd like to know, how did it become a successful virtual partnership between you and first? Because that's where it all started. Sure.
I would say for me, it keeps me on track as well, because I better have the tasks to fill the time allotted, and my schedule has to be incredibly up to date. So it makes me fill the things and stay really on top of everything in order to allow him to do his job the best of his abilities as well. So I would say my time management went from, a 7 to a 12 on the scale of 1 to 10, because it has to be. So that has been a huge success with keeping me in line and just making me be creative in what we're doing. It's all the things that I wished I could have done, I'm getting done now. And it keeps me in front of the people that I want to be, instead of doing some of the things that can handle now.
There you go. Because again, your role is all about relationships too, right? Again, you
Absolutely.
Can focus on those rather than being in front of a computer, things like that, doing phone calls, right?
Precisely.
Now, one last question for you. I forgot to tell you that your cyberbackers are going to be listening once we have this episode uploaded. So we would like to know, what do you like most about your cyberbackers? What's the first thing that come to mind?
There's 2 words that come to mind. So I have Emmanuel, 𝗙𝗻𝗯, and Emil, and I would say excitement and productivity. They keep me extremely productive, as are they, but their excitement for the business and to help us all grow is really incredible. I would say you can truly feel that they know that they're a part of the team and that they don't feel any different being virtual as they would sitting right next to me.
Now, we are very, very excited to see where this partnership grows to, of course, for the next couple of months. And Stephanie, thank you very much for dropping by. I had fun talking to you today.
Thank you guys so much. Yes, I can't say enough great things about Cyberbacker. You guys have done wonders for me.
We appreciate you in your business, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.